Art Bell. Heavy praise indeed. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, let's stay away from Heaven's Gate today because it's so damn depressing. The truth is out there, but let's get there all in one piece. What do you see? What do you know? Get away from your telescope this morning. Give me a call, Greg Hunter, in the morning. Give me a call. Who's up? Who's out there? Let me see your truth. What is the truth? The truth is out there. The cosmos awaits. Who is this on the line here? What, Barry? Let's see.
Hello, you're on the air.
Greg, how are you?
I'm fine.
Greg, it is a pleasure to be speaking with you again. Yeah, I had the pleasure of speaking with you about 3.5 years ago, and I've been a continued listener ever since you had just the 22 stations, and yeah, I really admire you.
Yeah, thank you.
No. Thank you, Greg.
Yeah, what's your problem?
Greg, we need your help to publicize our plan. I'm trying to get our organization together to help to raise enough funds to hire a public relations firm like Wells and Jacoby to help to publicize our organization. Where are we going to get the money from? I just don't know.
To publicize your...
In the movie 2001, based on the writings of Arnold Toynbee, he discusses a plan whereby...
Excuse me, but the movie 2000...
all human life is made of molecules...
Based on the writings of Arthur C. Clarke.
No, Greg, we have the writings...
It was based on the writings of Arthur C. Clarke.
No, Greg.
Well, go on.
We have the writings.
Okay, go on.
In the movie 2001, based on the writings of Arnold Toynbee, he discusses a plan whereby all human life can easily be reconstituted on the planet Jupiter.
Uh-huh.
Greg.
Yes, I'm listening.
Greg.
Yes.
In the writings...
Yeah, I got it.
No,
go on.
In the writings...
No, go on. I got it. Arnold Toynbee, Human Life on Jupiter.
Greg, we're all made of molecules. And all of the atoms of everybody who ever lived is inside of all of us.
Okay, I got it. They exist. They've just been rearranged.
Yes.
So?
Greg, we'd like to publicize our organization.
We're
really very young. We've only been out there for like 1.5 years now. And we'd like to publicize our theory. Greg, we just don't know how to do it.
How do you publicize your plan to bring dead people back to life on Jupiter?
Yes.
Why? Why would you want to do this? Hello?
Yes.
Why would you want to do this? Do you see what I'm saying to you? What is the aim of your group?
Greg.
What are your plans?
What? Greg, I just told you.
Now, you said you want to bring dead people back to life.
Yes.
On the planet Jupiter.
Yes, just as they showed us in the movie.
Well, I'm not sure if that was what the movie was about, but be that as it may, why would you want to do that?
Greg, you can't mean that.
Well, yes, I mean it. Why would you... What's the idea? You're walking down the street. There's Abraham Lincoln? Is that the idea?
Yes.
So anybody you want to talk to, so forth, there they are. Is that the idea?
Yes.
Who do you pick? Who picks them? You? Your organization? Or do you just bring them all back? What is your... do you have a program for this? Or what are your goals?
It's to bring...
Nah, it's too broad. It's too broad. Does you see what I'm talking about? You can't bring them all back. Can you?
I don't know.
Well, think about it. Think about it. You're talking about billions of people, eh? They've lived at different times. They speak different languages. The ones that speak our language, hey, it's changed over the years. The dialects are different. Customs change. Their lives are different. Some of them died violent deaths. Some are disfigured. They've been decomposing, man. Now listen to this. At what point do you bring them back, huh? Right before they died? What if they were ill? What if they were infirm? And so you don't do it then. When do you do it, huh? At what point? You see what I'm telling you? Someone wants to come back at age 20, so you bring him back at 55? Is he allowed to change? And who's to say if he can or he can't? What if he never wanted to come back?
Greg.
What about people who kill themselves because they didn't want to live? Some of them we know, we could leave out, but what about the ones we don't know? Who's going to pass on this? You and your group? Well, then you're talking about something very much like fascism, my friend. Is that what you want? Because I'll tell you what you get very quickly is a state where only the pure can come back, or the good-looking, or whatever the people in charge that they seem to feel is the ultimate good and tickles your fancy that day. Or do you just press a button and they all come back? And what do you have then? I'll tell you what you have. you have wars. You've got wars, unless you think that being dead improves them. You see what I'm saying? You've got the same jealousies and misunderstandings you had the first time. And now how do you explain technology to some guy who's just come back from 1565 and all of a sudden he's in some spacesuit and he's alive again? Hey, whatever, okay? And who governs this august group? Or do they just all get along? Not in this lifetime, friend. What do you think? Because they're on some foreign planet that is going to be cooperation and goodwill? They're going to forget about their human nature and just live in joy? You're talking about heaven, my friend. Heaven doesn't exist. Do you think the fact that they all come back, oh, that's all going to make them philosophers? I don't think so. For a day, yes, maybe. A week, a month later, and I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be worse than it was before. And you know what you've got? You know what you've got? Chaos. Chaos. And anytime you got a state like that, you have a populace that thinks the world owes them a living, oh, you've got a tragedy. It doesn't hold up, even as a dream. It's just not thought out. And what do they eat? I mean, for God's sakes, man, did you ever think about that? What do they eat?
Toynbee says that we could bombard the atmosphere with oxygen and then reclaim the soil.
Does he? And what if he's wrong? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm telling you? Listen to me. The world is full of histories of people trying to live in utopias. It doesn't work. Oh, we wish it did. It doesn't. All right? All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for calling. Let's move along. We have Dave in Ohio who's seen a UFO. So, Dave, from my notes here, it sounds like you've seen a UFO flying over some cornfield in Ohio. Is that true? And listen, before you even get into this, I'd really like to see the dimensions of it. Do you have any pictures that you can send us? Or is there a website that we can go to? Because frankly, you know how it goes here on Greg Hunter's show. It's just not going to work out too well unless we have some sort of visual application. And please, nothing more about Jupiter tonight, okay? And no more utopias, my friend. All right, let's see what you got. Okay, go ahead, Dave. We got you.